Let's listen in.
Thank you very much, everybody. We're with the President of Ukraine, and he's made me more famous, and I've made him more famous. I will say he's got a great reputation. He's very, very strongly looking into all sorts of corruption and some of the problems they've had over the years. I think it's one of the primary reasons he got elected. His reputation absolutely sterling, and it's an honor to be with you. And we spoke a couple of times, as you probably remember. And they'd like to hear every single word, and we give them every single word. And then they'll say, well, what about today? I think the press would like to stay in the meeting, but we have lots of witnesses if you'd like to have it. But the country of, our country is doing phenomenally well. We have the best economy we've ever had. We have the best employment numbers that we've ever had. We have now almost 160 million people working, which is more than we've ever had. So we're doing very well in every respect, and I have a feeling that your country is going to do fantastically well, and whatever we can do.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to me to be here, and it's better to be on TV than by phone.
Yeah.
I think. And Mr. President, thank you very much. And I'm not the first time, truly say, in New York.
Right.
But I know that you've never been in Ukraine.
That's right.
And your predecessor also, how to say it in English, didn't find time.
Right.
So can you give me a word that you will come to our great country?
Well, I'm going to try. And I know a lot of people, I will say this, I know a lot of people from Ukraine. They're great people. And I owned something called the Miss Universe pageants years ago, and I sold it to IMG. And when I ran for president, I thought maybe it wouldn't be the greatest thing to own the Miss Universe and Miss USA pageants, but it's a great thing. And we had a winner from Ukraine, and we've really had, we got to know the country very well in a lot of different ways. But it's a country, I think, with tremendous potential.
Yes, I know it, because I'm from that country.
Right.
And I want to thank you for invitation to Washington.
Right.
You invited me. But I think, I'm sorry, but I think you forgot to tell me the date. But I think in the nearest future.
They'll tell you the date.
Oh, yes, they know before us. And I want to thank you, especially, Mr. President, to USA, to your government. Like I said, that I know many people, many faces. It's like the second family after my Ukrainian family. We know each other. Thank you for your support. Especially now when we have two wars in Ukraine. The first one is with corruption, but we'll fight. No, we'll be winner in this fight, I'm sure. And my priority is to stop the war on Donbass and to get back our territories, Crimea, Donbass, Lugansk. Thank you for your support in this case. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. And if you remember, you lost Crimea during a different administration, not during the Trump administration.
Yeah, so you have a chance to help us.
That's right. But that was during the Obama administration that you lost Crimea. And I didn't think it was something that you should have, but that was done a long time ago, and I think it was handled poorly. But it's just one of those things. One of the elements that we discussed is the United States helps Ukraine, but I think that other countries should help Ukraine much more than they're doing. Germany, France, the European Union nations, they really should help you a lot more. And I think maybe together we'll work on that. They have to feel a little bit guilty about it because they don't do what they should be doing. You're very important to the European Union. You're very important, strategically very important, and I think they should spend a lot more in helping Ukraine. And they know that also, and they actually tell me that, but they don't seem to produce. So I'm sure you'll talk to them, and I'll certainly be talking to them.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. And now I want to tell you that we now load the new country. And I'm sorry, but we don't need help. We need support, real support. And we thanks everybody, all of the European countries which help us, but we also want to have more, but I understand, so only together, America and EU, only together we can stop the war, and you know, we are ready. We just want to tell that we are, remember that we are the biggest country in Europe, but we want to be the richest one. It's true, it's in my heart.
Well, you know, you have great people in Ukraine, and you have very talented people
Very
in terms
smart.
of manufacturing, in terms of some of the things they do. And we're doing trading already, but we should be doing a lot more trading with Ukraine. But you have very talented people. They make great things at the top of the line, really. So that's very important. And the other thing is I've heard you actually have, over the last fairly short period of time, you've really made some progress with Russia. I hear a lot of progress has been made, and just keep it going. It'd be nice to end that whole disaster.
First of all, I want to tell you, before the relations with Russia, I will prolong for 1 minute. I mean that you have to know, and I want world to know that now we have the new team, the new parliament, the new government.
Right.
So now we voted about 74 laws, new laws, which help for our new reforms, land reform, big privatization, the law about concessions, we reload the general prosecurity, and we launched the service secretary. Is it right, service secretary?
Yes, anti-corruption court as well.
An anti-corruption court. As we came, we launched the anti-corruption court. It began to work on the 5th of September.
Right.
It was, you know, it was after 5 days we had the new government. So we are ready. We want to show that we just come, and if somebody, if you want to help us, so just let's do business cases.
Right.
We have many investment cases. We're ready.
And stop corruption in Ukraine, because that will really make you great. That will make you great personally, and it'll also be so tremendous for your nation in terms of what you want to do and where you want to take it. Thank you very much. It's a great honor.
Thank you very much.